So, my name is Kevin. I'm king of steam, king of the hat nerds, the #1 hat nerd in town. I'm going to show you how to do a teardrop now, okay? The most basic crease is a center crease. We showed you that in the last video. It's a crease with 2 pinches. Okay. Now, in order to do a teardrop, we generally start it with a center crease. Okay. What the center crease does is it's setting your height. It sets the height in the back and in the front. So let's say I want the teardrop to be this low in the back. I make my crease that low in that front. So generally, it's going to go down in the back. There's a crease in the back that slopes down. Okay. And when it gets to the middle point, it kind of is irregular. Then the very front, you want to go down just a little bit, a tiny bit, like you're cutting the end off of it, a little bit. This is a big slant. Don't make the slant really low. That's a very common novice trick, is going down, novice mistake, is going down too low. It just looks crappy. Also, you don't want this slanted. You want to make it nice and neat and symmetrical, even, you know, parallel to the ribbon. All right. So, first thing we do is we're going to make a center crease and set the height. Alright, steam it top like that, down the center crease and the margins. You know how to make a center crease already. We showed you that in the last video, so there it is, okay? Let's put the pinches in. Fingers. Alright. Center crease, pinch front. Now let's turn it into a teardrop. The move we're going to do is we're going to take the back. The back looks like a U or like an M. See the M shape? We want it to look flat. So basically, we're going to flatten it, tuck it into itself. So you got a flat line like that. Alright? The only way to do that is to take the center crease, the back of it, put it right to your front by your chin, and look down at it like this. Okay, make it flat. Okay, so what you do, you want this line that I just made to be just like this line. So you're echoing this line with that. Okay? Go back and check it. Now there is a very, very slight smile to it. It's not blocky straight, although you can do it blocky straight. Don't make a big smile. It should have just a little tiny dip in the bottom. Just so, like as small as you can make it. So it barely looks curved. So in other words, make it as flat as you can, but not flat. Just, it should have a little smile type of a curve and all. Keep that very subtle and don't go too low. So in other words, you want it to slant down, but as little as possible, just enough to see it. Alright, once you get that line, pinch it in, and then steam it in. Okay, steamed it in. Now look at the whole shape. Okay, let's look at that whole shape. We want to blend this circle part into there. So what I do is I just keep pinching that, blend it. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this and this with steam, and then I'm going to tighten them up like a feet. I'm going to take my hands like this. Okay. I'm going to pull out there the thumbs. Use that as a guide to make that triangle shape, and then you're going to pinch them as hard as you can with steam. So first, hit it with steam. One then the next. That's good. Make it nice and hot, really hot. You're okay? All right. Pinch the hell out of it like that. Okay, then use your fingers like this. Got a good, straight, nice shape. Alright. Okay, next thing you want to do is you want to get the center up. You want to make a, you have to, you need room for your head. So this has got to come up. So we're going to steam the inside. I'm going to my cylinder. You can use your head for this step too, but make sure you don't make it so hot that you burn yourself. Let it cool a little. Alright. I'm going to start it right on here now. Okay, see that shape? Let's make that shape look pretty. This could be either a circle or a pear shape, like a teardrop shape. Okay? Now, we want to steam the whole thing, and we want to just clean up this whole shape, the whole teardrop, just make it symmetrical and even and straight. So let's do that. Hey Townsend, how's the herpes? I'll take it, not so good. We like to have fun. Okay, I'm gonna go like this with the back now. Very graceful motions to get that curve nice and smooth, graceful. Alright. Next thing, we want to make sure that the pinches on the sides are going back to the same level, that they both go back. One doesn't go further back than the other. What I like to do now is I like to look at the front. Sometimes these things look better with a little higher crown. Bring it up. I like the front to be higher than the back. So I'm going to bring it up. Okay. Gazam. Mushka.